Welcome to OreoOlive.com. Oreo olives don't mix, but the abstract thought of putting those two words together has enlightened me to create a channel to discuss various topics. The question that I have for you all today is Is technology a distraction in relationships? Now, we all have been out and about with the person that we're with, whether it's your boyfriend or girlfriend, or in a marriage, or you're just dating. How inconvenient is it for the person that you're supposed to be out with pulling out their phone and just start texting other people, start taking pictures, start doing videos the whole entire time that you're sitting there? Or even when people are out with like their friends, they're out on their phone. And I wanted to talk about just a couple of distraction points in which many of us have seen, whether we are the person doing it or not. Is this a distraction in the relationship aspect? And one thing that I want to definitely tap into is when you're thinking about this, the more time that you spend on your mobile device out eating, you have to ask yourself, am I having decreased face to face interactions with the person that I'm supposed to be dating? While you're spending so much time onto your smartphones and your computer, but more likely it's going to be a phone, then you reduce the quality of the in-person interactions with the person that you're with. Now, I've seen this a lot of times, and I can definitely attest to this because there's been times, I've been out and about, and say you get your dish and you take a picture of your dish because you just like to have pictures of something that looks nicely decorated on the plate. That's a different story. I'm not really talking about that. What I'm talking about is you having a deep down discussion with your friends about your date, and you're actually on the date with that person. And that's going to make the person that you're feeling with um much more, them being undervalued you, and they're going to feel ignored. Now, ladies, I know that a lot of you like to have your phones on the table out and about, but you can stand and put your phone inside of your purse, especially if the gentleman's taking the time to take you to go out to eat, and you all supposed to be talking, getting to know each other, but you get to know the top of each other's head, to be honest with you. But now with the influence of we have social media is going to then take what we should have been doing face to face. People are now doing this through text, and that can be misleading. That can be definitely a form of miscommunication. But when people are comparing real life scenarios to social media, that means if they're seeing their girlfriends, now, ladies, I'm talking, if you seeing your girlfriends out, they're out traveling on the trip with the person that they're dating, and but you're not able to do that with the person that you're with, you should never even be seeing that in the first place out on the date. If you want to see that, wait till you get home. Wait till you get home to start viewing about what your girlfriends are doing, because what's going to happen is you're going to start to become jealous of that. You're going to be then dissatisfied in the relationship that you're in because you are trying to compare yourself to other people. That's why it's so important to keep your personal life off of social media and separate, so that way you're not comparing yourself to people, especially people that you don't know, because social media a lot of times can be a lie. People pumping things up, people getting dressed up, they're going out, they're having a good time, they're showing you the highlight of their life, but they're not showing you when they wake up in the morning. They're not showing you the hard times that they're going through. Social media is nothing but showing people the best time that you are having at the point of time in your life, and there's going to be always a happy moment, which is great, but everybody's not always happy all the time. But this attention should be definitely diverted, because now when people should be having their attention with their significant other, and I'm saying significant other in terms of somebody being married or their partner, their boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, this technology is making people go to a form of multitasking. And what they're doing is they're checking social media, and they're trying to spend time with the person that they're supposed to be with. And you are reducing the quality of those shared moments that you two could build together. So why wouldn't feelings not get neglected? And that's why, guys, I will always say that if you're ever out with a lady and she starts picking up that phone, whether she's talking to you, it's time for you to get up off of that date and just leave, because it's definitely going to be a problem, because people have their phones just about out sitting on the table, and that's already unhealthy in the first place. Both of you all, if you got the phones, put them put them up when you all are out interacting. I don't care if you're going out for a cup of coffee, you're going out to eat sushi, whatever it may be, you're going out on a date. Keep the phones away because they're basically being a big distraction or from you all. Now, there are some big benefits. People like to stay connected, want to share interesting activities, what they're doing, and it's a communication tool and supportive resources for helping people navigate through challenges and stuff like that. But ultimately, the technology and the impact that it has on people's relationships can definitely, I know it's integrated into people's lives, but you definitely have to set boundaries when you're out on the dates. And if you really want to get to know that person, definitely get to know them outside of their actual cell phone that they actually have. Because the last thing you want is for you to be talking to somebody and you're talking to the top of their head and they're talking to somebody else who's not even on the date. If you want to spend that much time talking to texting to somebody that's not on that date, leave the date that you're on and go and find that person. Y'all sit in the car and talk to each other. So, ladies, gentlemen, next date you go on, put the phones down. If you're gonna take a picture of your food, take it really quick, put the phone down, talk to one another. That is a big problem that we have right now in the generations that we have is people are consistently on their phones. You don't believe me? Next time you go out to eat, just take a look around at the tables that are around you. Take a look around at the people that are there, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. And it just bugs me when I see that out and about because you're so scared to have a good time with the person that you want. You're worried about what everybody else is doing on the other side. So, hope that you learned something today. Hopefully, that you will build and benefit. Hope this will help you build and also benefit your current relationship that you're in. But definitely get to know one another. Put the technology down. Have a great time. People like, listen, subscribe to the channel, OreoOlive.com. Look forward to bringing more content to you all soon.